Good evening, Otherworldlies. This is Juliana Angel, your Dark Mask Diva. How is everyone doing tonight? Okay, guys, I'm still over getting sick, so hopefully I'm starting to look better than I did in my last batch of videos. Oh, gosh. I was not looking good, you guys. Hopefully I'm starting to get a little bit better. Looking a little bit better. And, so... still getting over something, though, whatever's going on. But here I am. I'm back. Still, you can hear it in my voice a little bit. But I'm back, and I'm here to make some more videos and get a little bright in the face again, and hopefully gonna bring you some more content here. Looking a little bit like myself again. Okay, guys. So. This is Dear Angel. Do women like to stare at men? Okay. I'm getting a lot of weird... there's this weird batch of questions. I don't know what this is lately, but I'm getting a lot of... somebody started it where someone asked this question about women staring at men. Somebody started it, some guy started it where he wanted a woman to stare at him. You know how like guys like to stare at women, right? We know that because men are visual. Okay, so you know, women are pretty, right? Women are pretty, so men like to stare at women, right? And we like it up to a point, but if you do it too much and you do it too long, it really creeps us out. You need to like look away a little bit, okay, right? You don't need to be like all like that and freaking us out and scaring us, right? Okay. But yeah, look, you know, take a break and look away, okay? Don't like stare and make us think you're a psycho. Just but these men are saying they wish that women would just like stare and make, you know, this long prolonged eye contact and stuff like that, and they're getting all these guys on there saying, you know, yeah, they really want women to do that, and I'm like, guys, do you really know what you're asking for? See, they're thinking they want, you know, all these women that look like 8s, 9s, 10s to be like, hey, and all this stuff. No, guys, here's the deal. If women were like staring at you like that and like doing that, they'd look like that meme, you know, where the stalker chick going, hi, I left 20 messages on your answering machine. That's what the stare would look like, you guys. That would really freak you out. Okay, you wouldn't like that. You wouldn't like that at all, okay? No. No. You don't want that, okay? Women staring at you like this, that would really scare you. If that was like a real thing, a woman staring at you. Do you guys know what staring is? I think you mean you want a woman to give you an admiring gaze and smile and look away. Or maybe boldly wink at you and look away or something like that, right? You would like a woman... Do you guys mean you want a woman to pay attention to you? Right? You want a woman to pay attention to you or have a conversation with you, right? Like, every guy wants that. You want a woman to pay attention to you. Yeah, that's cool. Or you want a woman to smile at you? You guys mean you don't want a woman ignoring you, right? You mean you want a woman to make eye contact with you. You don't mean you want a woman to stare at you, right? Okay, you need to quit asking and saying that you want women to stare at you. Because if you had a woman staring at you, you think she'd have a problem. That's not feminine behavior. Women don't stare at men. I'm going to tell you what, if a woman is staring at you, she's being really thirsty, because that's really not normal female behavior. And if a woman's like, hey, you're fine, what's up, hey, that's really just not normal. Like, women don't, that is just really bizarre behavior out of a woman. You're not going to get that. If a woman is staring and making prolonged you know, eye contact like that, something really suspicious is going on. Now, sometimes a woman will be staring at you for a long time because she thinks she knows you, okay, or you remind her of somebody. So it's not always like what you think it is. One time I saw somebody who I swear he looked exactly like my son, and I thought he was my son coming to see me, and I was like, and I said his name, and he looked up, and then I got closer, and I said his name again, and he looked at me again. Well, he happened to have the same name, so we just kind of stared at each other for a minute. I was like, I'm so sorry, you look just like my son. And he started laughing, and I go, no, dude, I really don't mean to be weird, but you look just like my son. And he goes, no, it's cool. And I was like, I really didn't mean to stare at you. I don't mean to be a weirdo. I'm so sorry. And I walked away. And he just kind of laughed, and I kind of laughed, and it was really just awkward AF. And this was at the car wash. And I was just like, that guy must have felt so weird that I was calling his name, because he does have the same name as my son, and we just kind of stared at each other for a minute. And I mean, and he really did look a lot like my son. Okay, so I mean, the resemblance was super strong, and same type of blue eyes and everything. It was so weird. And I was like, and the thing is I really miss my son. So when you miss somebody too, you start seeing people that look like them. Okay, so I was like, whoa, I can't believe how much he really did look like my son. And I just was kind of laughing, you know. So it was like, you know, next time I talk to my son, I'm going to be like, I saw this dude at the car wash that looked just like you. It was so weird. But anyway, that's just one of the reasons, like, why a woman might be staring at you. You look just like somebody she's close to. So that's a reason. Women don't, it's not in a female's nature for a woman to be staring at a man like that. It's just like abnormal. Now, if you're somewhere and a woman is making this really strong eye contact with you, I mean, she might be a hooker. Okay? Like, there's nowhere else to put it. She also might be a man disguised as a woman. And she might have a breast augmentation, but she might not have the bottom surgery. Okay, so I don't know if you're interested in that, but that might not be completely a woman. Okay, so that's male behavior, to make strong eye contact and keep staring. Women don't do that. Okay, so I'm just saying, women are not going to keep staring at you like this. No, we're not going to do that. Unless we think we know you. Like, I thought that guy was my son. I mean, I was like, oh my God, is my son actually in town? I could not believe it. Okay. See, I mean, the only way I would, like, stare at a guy is I'm thinking he's my son. I mean, that's what it took for me to stare at a guy. Thinking he was my kid. See how crazy that is? So let's see. The only other way a woman would be staring at somebody is, sometimes women stare at me like that. They're bozettos. Okay, so they're staring because they're lesbians. But they're not going to stare at a guy. They're going to stare at girls. They're bozettos. So if those chicks stared at you, you wouldn't like it. You know why? They look like men. And they only like girls. Okay, they're bozettos. So you wouldn't be attracted to them anyway because they look just like men. So they think like men. And they're strictly chickly. Okay, and they're scary. They follow you around, and they be like, hey, what's up? And stuff like that. I mean, they're just like, you would swear they're dudes, but they're bozettos. They're, you know, very masculine women, and they like to hit on girls. Okay, so, and they stare and they make strong eye contact, and they, you know, let you know like they're interested, and they're even more aggressive than men. So that I call those bozettos. Okay, and they make you uncomfortable, like on purpose. They, like, you know, they kind of want to just they're like bozos, but they're female bozos, and I call them bozettos. Okay, for those of you that didn't see that content I made about the bozos, they're female bozos, they're bozettos. Okay, so sometimes they work in the mall and they sneak up on me and just scare me and make me want to leave that store. Yeah, I'm like, if you're the salesperson here, you're not going to let me shop. You're going to keep sneaking up on me. I'm going to just leave the store because you're making me uncomfortable. Yeah, so those are the kind of women that make a strong eye contact with you, and you don't want that either. Super thirsty women that make the strong eye contact with you, you're not going to find them attractive either. Because once they start doing that, even if you found them slightly physically attractive, super physically attractive women generally don't have conduct like that. Why would a really physically attractive woman be that aggressive? Attractive women aren't aggressive. Typically not. Why? Attractive women don't have to be aggressive. Attractive women are usually just minding their own business, doing attractive women stuff, which is usually their own hobbies or going to work or going to school or whatever, just doing attractive women stuff, okay? Probably shopping or doing a hobby or something. And they're getting approached by guys or whatever. They're not doing the approaching. Attractive women don't ever approach people unless they're like, "Excuse me, can you help me with something?" or whatever. But they don't ever approach a guy. You know what I mean? Attractive women just kind of get approached. So they're not going to be making strong eye contact with anyone. They're probably trying to avoid eye contact with people because people are bothering them all the time. So attractive women are not going to be making strong eye contact with you guys. So stop asking for strong eye contact. Anyone who's making strong eye contact with you is somebody who's more aggressive than you are. So that's probably something you don't want. That's somebody who has more male energy than you have, and that person's probably another male. Or somebody who wants to take money. Are you looking for an escort? That could be an actual woman, but that's probably an escort. Why are you guys asking women to act like men? Okay, asking women to act like men, you're probably not going to get an attractive woman to do that. And even if you are, you're probably not going to like it. Why are you asking for a role reversal? I mean, you could ask a woman you know to stare at you, and then she'll do it after a while, and then you'll find that it's uncomfortable. Okay, so here's the thing. A lot of guys don't even like being asked direct questions. So a lot of guys don't like prolonged eye contact during a conversation. A lot of guys don't like gazing into somebody's eyes for too long. So why are you wanting all this prolonged eye contact? Why do you want some woman to stare at you for a really long time? I kind of don't know what all the questions are about. How can I get women to stare at me and stuff like that? What is that do you guys just want to be admired? If you want to be admired, you should go to the gym, and you should start eating healthy, and you should learn how to dress. Okay, you should wear some stylish clothes. You should get a nice haircut. Shave your beard. Don't grow some dusty beard. Okay, wear a nice cologne, not drenched in cologne, a nice cologne. Be hygienic. Okay, you want to be admired. You want to smell nice. Okay. Don't wear something lame. Don't wear something outdated. You want to just look, attractive. So don't, just don't be immature. You know what I mean? Don't try to dress like your kids. Don't wear your kids' clothes. Maybe, get a style consultant or something like that. Just look like a nice gentleman, and, learn how to act like a gentleman and have some class. And women will look at you like, wow, he's a very nice looking, sophisticated gentleman. Maybe like, do you have any gay friends? Maybe they'll fix you up and help you look, like really dapper. And women will be like, woo, he's cute, or whatever. Like, I would do that if I were you. Don't expect women to like stare and make this like prolonged eye contact with you, because I don't know what it is with people asking how they can get that going, because it's really going to make you uncomfortable. I mean, a lot of guys just can't even deal with being asked direct questions. So I don't know what it is about this like prolonged eye contact. Like I have super intense eyes, and I try not to like gaze into people's eyes for too long, because I think it makes people uncomfortable. Seriously. Like, I like to look people directly in the eye, but then I like to look away a little bit, because I don't think people like it that much. I think it's like too much. I really do. Like, yeah, I have to blink every once in a while and look away and not freak people out and not be like, it's like, I hate when people like stare at me really hard. It freaks me out. I really don't like it. I'm like, stop it, like stop staring at me. It's just like, it's really, it's one thing to be admired. Being admired is different than being stared at. You guys know there's a difference, right? You want to be admired, you want people to go, wow, he's attractive. But you don't want people to be like, that's really, really creepy. You don't want that girl from the meme, I called you 27 times. No, you don't want that. Okay, you don't want stalker stuff going on. Okay, so stop wanting to be stared at, because that's a thirsty chick. Okay, that's somebody who's not really a female. Okay, or that's a hooker. So is that what you're looking for? I'm just saying. That's a potentially dangerous situation. Okay, it might not be something that you were really looking for. So, yeah. Direct eye contact is, you don't want prolonged direct eye contact. It's a little much. Let me fix my earring here. It's a little much. So, you guys stop asking for that. Because women staring you like deep in the eye is like, I don't mind gazing into someone's eyes a little bit, but that's really weird. You guys really don't realize what you're asking for. It's abnormal female behavior, okay? So stop asking for it. Okay. This is Juliana Angel, Otherworldlies. And I will see you in the next content. So you all have a blessed evening. Good night.